Assalamualaikum, we are from Group C. We want to present about the casting Foundry practice. This is our team, Siti, Nurbalqis, Mashitah, and me, Mohamad, Haikal. Okay, let me start with introduction to Foundry practice. The definition is a foundry is a high temperature which is used to melt a metal for casting. Okay, the importance is a metal melting, temperature control, efficiency, and also safety. Okay, next I want to present about the factor for furnace selection. First, casting alloy. The choice of furnace depends on the type of alloy, and then melting and pouring temperature. The furnace must be able to reach the temperature required to melt the metal and be controlled to ensure a smooth flow during the process of pouring in the mold. And then capacity of the furnace. The selection of furnace capacity depends on the amount of metal that needs to be melted. And then investment cost. The initial cost of purchasing and installing for the furnace should be considered. Operating cost. The use of the energy and fuel to be operated must be efficient. Maintenance cost. Furnace that require high maintenance might cost more in the long run. And then lastly, environmental consideration. Furnace should be chosen with environmental impact in mind, including the reduction of harmful gas emissions. That's all from me.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mashitah Binti Kadir. My measure number is BPE4513 Today I would like to continue present about type of furnace. First is cupola furnace. Cupola furnace is a vertical furnace used in foundries to melt cast iron. For working principle is counter current heat exchange and air blast support combustion. Molten metal collect at the bottom. For the process step is loading, air blast, melting, slag removal, and tapping. For uses of cupola furnace is produce cast iron for machinery, automotive part, and pipes. Next is direct fuel fired furnace or reverberatory furnace. A reverberatory furnace is a type of direct fuel fired furnace primarily used for smelting or refining metal. It operates by burning fuel to generate heat, which is then radiated into the material being processed without direct contact between the material and the combustion gases. For heat transfer mechanism, first is radiation from hot surface to materials. Second, convection is by circulating hot gases, and third is conduction is within the materials. For the advantage is high volume processing rate and low operational costs. For disadvantage is oxidation of materials, low thermal efficiency, and requires significant space.
Next, crucible furnace. A crucible furnace is a type of metallic equipment used to heat and melt metal and alloy at the high temperature. It's commonly used in the metal casting and alloy production. Heating method can be used gas, oil, or electricity at the heat source. The advantage is simple to operate. The limitation is to similar quantities of the material. The application can be jolly making. Moving to the electric arc furnace, EAF. EAF is the furnace used to melt and refine metal, primarily steel, using an electric arc as the heat source. Mainly for the steel production and recycling scrap metal. The heat process, the heat generate melt the metal. Next, the advantage, energy efficient and the fast melting process. Limitation is required a stable power supply. Application, production of high quality alloy steel. The last type of furnace is introduction furnace. An introduction furnace is a type of furnace that use electromagnetic introduction to heat and melt metal. It's ideal for melting steel, iron, aluminium, and previous metal. Heat process, they introduce ED currents in the melt, generating heat and melting it. The advantage is mainly metal lost during melting. The limitation is high intentional cost. It can application by foundries for the casting and alloy production. That's all from my group. Thank you for listening.